Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We're the United States of the world. We're on a mission to banish poverty. And what else? We're a non-separatist organization. We've been around about, 5 years nearly, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations. We're now expanding our economy. That'll improve the liquidity and value of our currency, and that'll benefit all our citizens. And anybody can become a citizen. You just come along, register. There's no fee, no obligation, and there are lots of benefits that you can participate in. There are also some that you can pay to participate in. It's up to you. As I say, there is no obligation. The non-separatist that I mentioned means that we don't separate people into groups based on what they look like, where they come from, how much money they've got or not got, education, anything else. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all therefore of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that non-separatist ideology that we have. Then we also have a little prayer, because what we're here for is to find true happiness in life. Now, you might think if you had $1 million, you'd be happy, but that's not necessarily the case. There are a lot of people that have got a lot of money and they're still not happy. They are not necessarily unhappy, but they're still searching for something. They often don't know what it is. And it is that bliss that is with you all the time, that calmness, that peace of mind. You can't buy that. You can only get it through loving service to others. And the great thing about being of loving service to others is the more you do serve and help others and share love and abundance, the more you'll find everything that you want and need in life will be attracted to you. You won't have to chase after it. So that is true happiness. And that should be it is everybody's goal, but not everybody knows how to get there. That's the thing. So you're in the privileged community of knowing what it is that'll make your life complete and how to get it. Now, it's up to you to go out there, share love and abundance, and be of loving service to others, and just experience the wonders that it'll bring into your life. Okay. With that said, let me welcome you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. All of these sessions are recorded, and you'll find them on YouTube and in Facebook and on Twitch. And a lot of people watch the recording because 7 p.m. isn't a wonderful, convenient time for everybody. Early hours of the morning in the Philippines, for example. So that's why we have all of them recorded. They're there for you. But let me just welcome in the people that are here live, because, excuse me, because it's a nice thing to do. And it's interesting to see who's here and where they're from. They can pop in their name, where they're from. And of course, if they have any questions, they can put them in the comments. We do our best to answer them for you. So we've got Ramachandra in from Watford in England. We've got Peter from the Cameroon in Africa, Ron from Amsterdam in Holland, Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, Norman from Doncaster, England, Carl from New Zealand, Iona from the Cook Islands, Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA. Who else have we got? Maureen from London in England. We've got Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland. We've got Andrew in from New Zealand. Just B, how to join the giveaways. How to join the giveaways. I'll talk about that in a moment, Jess. Right. Basically, just register, and I'll talk about it more in a moment. Let's get started right away with the little prayer, the affirmation, and then we'll answer any questions. And I can only see one so far, so that looks like being an easy task today. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, I see we've got Richard in from Devon in England as well, and Derek from Wado City in Nigeria. Right, Jess is asking, got Eric in from Quebec in Canada. Jess is asking how to join the giveaways. Okay. Right. To be eligible for the giveaways, you need to be an active elite member of We Share Abundance, and that doesn't cost anything. But you need to come along, you need to register as a member. If you verify your email address and your identity, do your ID verification, then you get $1 for each of those. So that gives you $2. You can use that $2 to get into the first ladder of becoming an elite member, first step on the ladder. We call them pools. There are 6 of them, and they increase in value all the way up. So you can do it without putting your hand in your pocket, because every day that you log in, we give you a reward of 3 tokens. The tokens are our currency, ShareHope tokens, and they go into your ShareHope Trust Fund, and as you climb the ladder, you get more and more tokens. So you can use the tokens that you accumulate from step 1, pool 1, to get you into step 2, pool 2, and the tokens that you would then accumulate from those 2 steps to get into pool 3, and so on all the way up to pool 6. That may take a little bit of patience and effort, but you can get there without putting your hand in your pocket. The only thing you have to do really is log into your back office every day and read whatever messages are there, and that's all you need to do, and you can get all the way up there. You can get up there a lot quicker if you're a bit lucky as well, because every month we have a free raffle, and you get a ticket for each of the pools that you're in. So if you're only in pool 1, you only get 1 ticket, and that's for the pool 1 raffle. And in pool 1, you can win maybe a few $100, maybe just a few cents. Just depends on the luck of the draw. But about 20% of the people in each pool win every month. Now, if you win enough, you only need to have $100 to get in all 6 pools. And at that point, you're making at least $5 a day just when you log in. And then every day, we randomly select people from those active elite members to have a withdrawal from their trust fund. And that can be anything from $40 to $150. And it's just there, and it's put into your available cash wallet, and then you can use it any way you want within our community, or you can draw it out and put it in your bank account or your pocket and go off and buy yourself a pizza and a beer or whatever you want to do with it. Okay, so I hope that's answered your question. The best thing for you to do is just log in and find your way around and verify your email and your identity, and you may find that there's other things that you want to get involved in. Once you've verified your ID as well, you are then eligible to have an assisted position in our 777 plan, and you're guaranteed to make money there, but it will take time. If you're totally passive, you never refer anybody or do anything, you're probably looking at close to 6 months before you start seeing regular income from that. But since it's cost you nothing because you get your position paid for, then, you know, I think it's a pretty good deal, don't you? But you have to be KYC verified to be eligible for a placement. But you'll pretty soon be placed. If you are KYC verified, you'll pretty soon be popped into the 777 plan. If you do choose to refer people, you can also earn commissions. You don't have to be a paid member to earn commissions from the ShareHope plan or from the Easy Team Builder plan, and those commissions are paid instantly to you, and you can then use them to upgrade if you want, or you can once again take them out and take somebody else with you to buy a pizza because you'll have a bit more money. Okay, I hope that's answered your question, Jess, but nice to have you here, and we'll be giving some money away today. The fastest way, well, you have to put your hand in your pocket. The fastest way to get into the free giveaways, but it also puts you into 4 very lucrative plans, and you'll make money in them all, even if you don't refer people, is to pay $29.75. And that puts you in all 6 pools, makes you instantly eligible for the free cash giveaways. And in fact, it makes you eligible also for we'll be giving away $1,000 for the Easy Team Builder members on the 15th of this month. I think that's a week today. Yeah, it's the 8th today, a week today. So you could get $1,000. But it is that one to do that and to get there that fast and be in all the 4 plans and everything. You're looking at $29.75. It's a real steal, actually. It's a very good value, but not everybody wants to put their hand in the pocket. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Okay, right. What else have we got? We've got Carl Lucas saying, just wondering if Sparky AI is working for you. Well, Sparky works for me because I refer people. I have a test account that I opened for my wife to see if that would work without referring anybody. And it's not doing great at the moment. I think she's got 3 leads. We'll have to wait and see. Sometimes things take time when you're totally 100% passive. You've got to have patience. Okay. Don Wilson in from Vancouver Island in Canada as well, British Columbia there on the west coast. Chilly water. Even down in Southern California, the water's cold. You know, I don't go swimming in the sea there. Okay. Right. Warmer in England, the sea. What was I talking about? Right. Done. We're going to go and now and have. No, we've done the prayer and the affirmation, haven't we? I'm going to give you the numbers for the last 24 hours. They're not very inspiring. I'm going to talk a little bit about another program as well then, which I have emailed, and you'll find stuff in your messenger about it as well. But first of all, let's go. last 24 hours, we had an increase of 62 in the 777 plan to 32,024 members. We have just one new registered member in We Share Abundance in the last 24 hours. That's pretty grim, isn't it? That same one increased the active member count to 2,675. We have an increase of 2 in the ShareHope paid members to 528, and no change in the membership base for Multiply Visa. We did log in, get the revenue share, and got enough cents to take us up to $10,698.25. Okay, that's your numbers. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any answers? Any questions? I think there used to be a radio program called Any Questions. Or was it Any Answers? Or maybe they were both. I don't know. The mind is drifting. Yeah, before we get to giving away any money, I sent out an email today, and some of you may think it's bonkers, some of you may think it's good, some of you may think I can't be bothered reading it, whatever. Basically, what I said was I am going to make $30 million a month from this new program that is being released by the Lynch sisters and a few other people. Now, the Lynch sisters are very, very powerful recruiters. They're going to put in a lot of people themselves. They've built million-dollar businesses in multiple different opportunities, MLM opportunities. I think one of them was that Noni opportunity, the Noni juice. But like all top distributors, they get disillusioned. I've been there myself. I've been a top distributor in 3 different MLM companies long time ago. Because what happens is the company pulls the rug out from under you. They change the pay plan, they change the products, they change everything. And so you say, oh, well, I'm not having it. And you go elsewhere and you build another empire, and the same thing happens. Now, the difference with this company that is being launched, and it's called Vybe, VYB, is that it's being run by these 2 sisters. They own the company. There is, there are several other serious marketers involved in the hierarchy and the administration and the behind-the-scenes activities and things. Several high-profile people. But the main thing is the plan has been designed similar to our plans to pay out everything to the members, basically. And even the people that are working for them, they're not getting paid a salary. They're being given a top position in the matrix so that it's in their interest to build a matrix and help everybody else as well. The plan is very, very powerful. I don't know what the price of the products is going to be yet, but there seem to be 2 levels. There'll be a level 1 product. I'm not sure how much that'll be. The level 2 product I'm anticipating is going to be around $250. And I think that will be a monthly recurring payment. However, I think it's going to take off very, very, very fast. Partly because of Megan, who is the main sort of marketer in the hierarchy there, and she's the driving force behind the team. And she's very competitive, very active, and will put in personally thousands of people. If you are a passive member and you're at the top of the matrix, which if you got in while that the only way to enter was by filling in the form, you can be a passive member. You'll have to pay your product price, fee, whatever, but you're pretty much guaranteed to make up to about $1,800 a month. I think for that you would need to have the second product, which I anticipate, as I say, we don't know the pricing yet. I anticipate it being around $250. And you would have to have the majority of your downline buying that same product. I'm not sure what the product one price will be, but let's suppose it's half of that, then your income potentially could be only $900 if everybody's on that product level, as opposed to $1,800. This isn't official because I don't have any more insight into the program than anybody else. It's just that I've calculated those figures from the way that they are paying commissions. So what many of you may have thought was bonkers was the fact that I said I'm going to make $30 million a year from that program. The potential is there to do it in that program. And if the potential is there, it means it can be done. It's not the same as having the potential of some of these other programs that are not going to last and won't be around, and they talk about you making millions of dollars because all you do is get to and you pay $5 each, and when you filled your matrix, which goes down 30 levels, you know, these don't work. This will work because it's being driven in the right way. There are going to be tools to help people. There are going to be incentives, and we're going to get the right people in the right positions. There is no doubt in my mind that I can personally create that $442,000 income from the matrix. That is about $5 million a year. So where's the other money coming from? Well, I'm looking to find at least 5 people who have the belief that they are worth that sort of money as well. Because if you don't think you're worth $5 million a year, you're never going to get it. I'm being straight and honest with you. If you think, you know, well, really, you know, I'm only a 20,000 a year person or 100,000 a year person or whatever it may be, that's all you're ever going to achieve. Many of you know that I was a hypnotist, well, I suppose, am I still? I don't know. I'm not a member of any society or anything, and I've not practiced really for a long, long time. But when I was a hypnotist in practice, I would take people from sales organizations. And sales organizations would be puzzled because they'd have a top salesman and he'd make $5,000 a week. And they couldn't get him to make more. And they thought, well, maybe if we put him in a different area, he'd make more money. And maybe if we took somebody out of that area over there that's only making 3,000, but we think the potential is 10, we put him in that $5,000 area, we swap them over, maybe that $3,000 man will make 5, and maybe the $5,000 guy will make 10. So they'd swap them over. And what happened? The $5,000 man still made $5,000, and the $3,000 man still made $3,000. It wasn't the area, it wasn't the patch, it wasn't the opportunity within the area. It was the ceiling that those people had. they believed they were $5,000 a month or week or whatever it was, salesman, or $3,000 or whatever. But through hypnosis, we could break that down and we could raise their ceiling. We could break through that glass ceiling to give them the impression that they were, in fact, $10,000 people. And sure enough, their sales would go up and up and up until they hit that ceiling as well. So it is all about how much value you put into yourself. Now, people talk about miracles and they think miracles are something that don't really happen, or if they do, they're few and far between, very rarely happen. People have heard of the law of attraction, they don't really understand it. They think that if they sit and get into a trance and they say, you know, I am attracting bucketfuls of wealth, it's just going to happen, you know. And all of it's not true. It's not true that miracles are rare. It's not true that they don't happen. It's not true that you can or can't manifest whatever you want in life. The fact is that you, just by having been born, being created, you are a miracle in yourself. And we all have the power within to generate and to create miracles and to attract into our lives whatever it is we need. All we need is faith. And the understanding that what that faith will do is guide us in the right direction. Now, occasionally you'll get a real gift where things will just work out for you beautifully. And that's happened to me on several occasions when I've been manifesting things and things have just happened because you're going along the right path and, you know, things just fall into place for you. And I'm not going to bore you with the details of several that I could do that are genuine miracles, but everybody has that capability within them. We all have more power within us than we will ever use, and certainly more power than we can even imagine. And I know that I can build that 5 million a year business. But I need 5 more people that believe they're worth 5 million for me to get to that 30 million. And why do I want 30 million? Well, I'll tell you, we've currently got 50,000 members in round numbers. It was 50,977. So nearly 51,000 members in round numbers. But if we take 50,000 and we are able to give them $50 each every month, that costs $30 million. So that's why I want $30 million. I want it for We Share Abundance, because that will generate that enthusiasm. It'll create more activity within We Share Abundance. It'll give people that belief again. It'll help We Share Abundance grow, generate their own income, which will allow us to give $50 to more than 50,000 people. And of course, that 50 million a year will go up. So many of you, when you saw me, 30 million a year, when you saw that, you probably thought, oh, he's crackers, 30 million's a colossal, huge amount. And it is for one person, a lot of money. But when you share it out amongst 50,000, it's only $600 a year, $50 a month. And that means that it isn't a huge amount of money. It's all perspective, you see. I know that 30 million isn't a lot of money. And that's why I can attract that in, because I know it's a small amount of money. And to get there, I'm going to help people. And when I'm talking about help, I'm not talking about doing it for you. I'm going to be there for you if needed, with help, advice, stimulation, motivation. But you've got to do the hard bit. You've got to set your mind in gear and say, yeah, I'm worth 50 million. I'm a miracle and I can perform miracles, and I am going to make 5 million a year. Why not? Why not me? Why not me? I'm going to do it. And if you have that mindset and you're prepared to take the action and activity to do it, there's no way that you will not achieve that goal. And when you achieve it, I'm going to get 100% match. And there'll be 6 of us making 5 million. That makes me 30 million. That 30 million goes into the treasury. And that means every member of We Share Abundance can have $50 a month. And $50 a month isn't a fortune to a lot of people. But to some people, it's a month's groceries. To some people, it's a month's rent. It's a big difference in some people's life. And for those of you where $50 is neither here nor there, because you spend that on going for a night out at the movies with your family, and probably more than that, it'll give you the knowledge that this plan works and that you can share it with other people and be proud to be a part of it and share it with people all over the world. People like yourself who'll just get a night at the bowling alley, the theatre, whatever, picnic in the park maybe, I don't know. But you'll know as well that some of the people that through the ripples that you send out will be in countries where it's a difference of basic survival and a little bit of comfort. And a lot of you won't have the ability to make that step into believing that you're worth 5 million a year. Not at this stage, but as you creep up, once you start making money, once you start seeing that, yeah, well, I can make 1,000 a month easy with this plan. If I was to introduce a couple of people that made 1,000, I'd be making 3,000. 3,000 a month's not bad. Maybe if I introduce 4 or 5 people, you see, your belief will start to grow. Your value that you perceive yourself will grow. And your income will grow with it. Because once you believe that you're worth 10,000 a month, 100,000 a month, or whatever a month it is, you will be able to attract that into your life. You need the vehicle. I've looked at this pay plan. It's the perfect vehicle. The people behind it are not doing this as a short-term, here today, gone tomorrow thing. They've been on the receiving end of companies changing the pay plan, pulling the rug out from under them once they've built something significant. They don't want that to happen again to anybody. This is the right place, the right time, the right opportunity, with the right people at the top for you and everybody else to get involved, whether it's to make that 1,000 a month totally passively. You've got to get in now. It's important that you get in right away. Now, you can't get in now if you've not filled in that form, but if you filled in that form, you will soon have access to the back office. You'll need to pay $25 to lock in your spot. Once you've paid that $25, you will then need to pick a package that you're going to invest in, whether it's $100 or $300 or whatever it is. You're going to have to commit to that. And I know that very, very soon you're going to be in profit and making $1,000 or more a month. The ambitious amongst you, they have 7 levels. Now, to get to the top level in most MLM companies, you've got to jump through hoops. You've got to recruit thousands of people. You've got to have massive turnover. You've got to do all these things that, you know, make it almost impossible for most people to get to that top level. It's just too hard. It's too much trouble, too much work for most people. To get to the top level in Vibe, you've only got to refer 7 people. 7 people. Just 7 people. Paid into the matrix. They've got to be paid members. But only 7. And you're at that top level. You are at where, you know, most people only ever dream of getting. You go out and refer 7 people. Do what it takes. Don't say to yourself, I'm no good at referring people. I don't know anybody. I can't refer. I've tried it before. All my friends run away from me when I approach them. Banish those thoughts from your head. They're knocking you down. You've got to have the strength to stand up and say, I only need 7. I don't care if I've got to ask 1,000. I'm going to get 7. That's the attitude you've got to have. And you don't have to convince people. Don't ever convince people to get into whatever it is. Just say, I'm in this. It's amazing. All I'm asking you to do is look at it. If you don't like it, fine. If you do like it, get back to me. If they say, what is it? Say, take a look at it. I can't explain it very well. Just give them the link. They either go get in or they don't. It don't matter if you have to ask 1,000 people. You won't have to ask 1,000. I'll guarantee you that. But if you did, it doesn't matter. Because you set out to get 1,000, to get 7 people, just 7 people, regardless of anything else. And you did it. Something that you thought you couldn't do, you did it. And you got to the top level in an MLM company. Like that. Boom. It's there for you. We have some great opportunities within our own. You can't get that sort of money from what we have. And you can't get it in the short term with what we have. You can make money. You can make hundreds, you can make thousands of dollars. You can't make those millions of dollars, and you can't make them as easily as that plan. It is a very, very, very powerful compensation plan. They were not going to pull the rug out from under you. Go out, get 7 people. When you've done it, give yourself a pat on the back and say, I know how to refer people now, and teach those 7 people how to do it. Okay? Get your 7, teach those 7 how to get their 7. You've done it, you know how it's done. Teach those people. And teach them to teach their 7 how to do it. Once you've got that teaching process in your network, nothing can stop it growing. And whether you doubted your worth when you started out, you're going to start seeing your true worth. And it isn't capped. There is no ceiling on your value. You are a miracle, and you can perform miracles. Okay, that's all I wanted to say on that. But if you've got any questions, we'll do them. And I will be perhaps running some separate sessions for this program once I know more about it, so that I can answer more fully all the questions. But certainly those of you that go out and say, yeah, I'm worth 5 million a year, and you get your 7 people, we're going to get together, we're going to be the Magnificent 7. Okay, there might only be 5 or 6 of us. Let's suppose there are 7. We're going to be the Magnificent 7. We're going to do it together. We're going to build an empire. And I don't need the money. So all the money that comes in to the account in my name is going to go and explode with Share Abundance all over the world, helping families all over the world, especially in third world countries. Okay, so get out there, go and get 7 people. Whether you think you're worth 5 million or not, go and get 7 people. You can do it. Okie dokie. Who else have we got? We got Nanki Apin from Nigeria, and we got Doug Atkinson saying, I'm already in, Graham. Well done, Doug. Go and get your 7. Okay. When you get 7, Megan is also going to work directly with you. So she's going to do a special launch for you that you can invite your people to, and she'll sign them up for you. So you won't have just 7, but those 7 that you've got will get more people from that launch with Megan. Very powerful. Okay, what else? I've done the numbers, done that. Now I know also that a lot of our members will not be able to afford to get involved in that. A lot of our members will, and a lot of them will say, oh, I can't afford it, that they can. But there will be some that genuinely can't. And so what I am considering doing is running a feeder program for it as well, which will be $10 a month. It'll pay $5 on the first level. So you only need to refer 2 people to break even. 3 people to get into profit. And the payments on the 2nd and 3rd level are going to be minimal, but that 4th level is going to be $4, and 3 getting 3 getting 3 getting 3. That 4th level will provide over $320, and that should be enough every month for your product. So I'm thinking of putting that in place, but I need to know more about the plan initially to make sure that we can do that, and that it'll work effectively. But that will allow our members, perhaps in South America, Africa, Asia, that you know, even the $10 is going to be a bit of a struggle, but to break even with just 2, and to get that 3, to get that initial movement, then we're talking seriously, because I think you only need 2 people to get to the 2nd level in the pay plan anyway, and 3 people will get you to the 3rd level. And I think at that point, you're probably going to be making $3,000 or $4,000 in time. We're not going to happen overnight, depending on where you are in the matrix. If you're in now, if you're getting quick, as soon as we get our links today, they should be coming through very soon. I might not get mine till tomorrow morning because I'll be going to bed when they probably come out, something like that. But as soon as we have those links, they're going to be in your multiple income streams, and you can start working on them. You can join. You will be time stamped the way you go in the matrix. So the earlier you get in, the higher up in the matrix you're going to be, the faster you're going to make money. You make money anyway, but you make it faster if you're higher up. Okay. Right. So that is that I wanted to cover that. I know we're talking about We Share Abundance and things, but that is going to boost We Share Abundance massively. We are going to generate 30 million through my account, 30 million plus. We're going to be able to pay everybody $50 a month. Okay, that's what we're doing it for. You might be doing it because you want 5 million a year for your lifestyle, whatever. That's why I'm doing it. Okay, God bless. Right, let's give some money away. We've been talking about money. Let's give some away. Where are we? Where are we? I've lost track of things. I need a spreadsheet somewhere. That's it. Okay, I've got the spreadsheet. Where do we go? No, we go to random.org first, don't we? Let me find that. Random.org. How many numbers in the spreadsheet? Let me. Lost the spreadsheet again. 2172. Well, remember 2172. I'll set the spreadsheet to that once we've done the screen share. Okay, let's do the screen share. Let's go for it. Share the screen. Window. Random.org. Yeah, that's what we want. Share. Okay, 2172. So we got a couple more than yesterday. Let me put my glasses on. I've lost them. I need to find my glasses to find my glasses. Okay, 2172. Oh. 2172, that's better. Okay, we're going to pick 2 people. We're going to give them some money and their sponsors, provided they are in the Active Elite page. Right. It's as simple as this. We've got it set 2 and 2172. We're going to click generate. It's random.org. It does it automatically. It is the official random. Oh, there's a good number. Random number generator. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even I couldn't forget that. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do another one. Boom. 551. 551. And we can stop sharing and we can go to the spreadsheet and we can find out who they are. Screen share, window, spreadsheet. Yeah. Okay, so there they are, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 551. So let's one, 2, 3, 4. Copy. He's in the Share Hope. Good man. He's in the 777 and the Share Hope. Oh no, he's not in the Share Hope. He's in 777 and the Poverty Crusher. Anyway, he gets a bit more than 60. He gets 80, doesn't he? He gets $80. Let's go back up the top and pop him in. And it will be an $80. 40 for the Active Elite. 20 and 20. $80. Okay, let's make these a bit bigger. And we'll look for what, 551. Five, 5, 1. Oh, Ramachandra's on the call, and he's the sponsor. He's going to get some money. Okay, he's not in the Share Hope, so it's not 150. But it's $110. What am I doing? Copying. I'm getting excited. Okay. There we go. Sevek Saver, I know Ramachandra, that is his username, and he's on the call right now. So congratulations to Ramachandra. Let me that's going to be 40 for being in, 20 and 20 is 80, and 30 is 110. So there you go. A good bit of cash for Ramachandra there. That's it for today. Let me save that so I know who to pay. And let's stop the sharing and get back here. Posina says, love the feeder idea. Doug says, yep, the feeder idea is a great idea. Leon says, can we add people to the pre-launch even though the form is gone? No, not until we get the links now, but they will get in for the $25 and they will get a prime position based on the timestamp. So you need to get it in as quickly as you can. If you're already in there, you should get an email fairly soon. I don't know whether they've come out yet. Let me check my emails and see if I've got anything. I doubt whether they're out yet, but you never know. Nope. It's supposed to be coming via email. I don't know whether there's anything in the Telegram group. I'm going to have a quick look there for you. If I can find the Telegram group. I'm in. I think I've closed it by accident. I'm in WhatsApp here. Just a minute. New tab to the right. Web Telegram. Read open. What am I looking for? This one, biggest launch. My word, there's too many comments in here. We've got attention. I think the links are coming out. We've got a video from her here. I don't know. I'll check it out in a moment. She's got some videos in the Telegram group. If you're in the Telegram group, Megan is on there talking now. Or she left a video up there. Okay. So where are we? Let me get back here. Okay. Doug says I should know this, but what does PPIP stand for? It doesn't stand for anything now, Doug. It was for the program that we put in place, that was in place before Binance froze our funds and made us realize that we were operating on sand instead of rock, and that it was really not possible to guarantee sustainability of that program where we were basing it on trading. So I can't remember exactly what it stood for. Progressive Passive Income Plan, I think it was, something like that. But it's just the same page now with the new plan. So that old plan was scrapped over a year ago, and when Binance froze our funds, we have got our funds back, but we've used them now to pay members off, and we're still paying members off. I think the nest egg, we're about halfway through in terms of numbers, but I think most of the ones later on are smaller amounts, so we should get through them quicker, because like if we're paying out a few people at $1,000, it uses up what liquidity we've got very quickly. Whereas if we're paying people out at $110, which is what most of them are, I think they're left, we can get through a lot more with the same sort of liquidity. But yeah, we did eventually get the funds released from Binance, but we learned our lesson, and it was a blessing in disguise, really. What we have now is very stable, very sustainable, and I know at some stage it will take off and grow very well. And I believe that there are a couple of things that will help us. I believe that the Vibe group will help us, because I think once they know what we're about, they'll be happy to help us there as well by just knowing that we're on the same path as them, really. And then Also, Rewards Ripple is going to be launching sooner or later, probably February or March. And I'm looking now to get a couple of very, very short videos. I think they can only be between 8 and 15 seconds that are displayed on Rewards Ripple when they attract people in there. So if we can get a few people from that, if they get a lot of people joining, as they think they will once they get the NFL people in, then, you know, there are a few things that could help our growth drastically. Okay, but that's it. You know what you've got to do. Just do it. Okay, just make up your mind to do it. You are worth it. You are worthy. You have the power. You can create miracles. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't. You can. Get out there. 7 people, top rank in a multi-level marketing company. Unbelievable. Just do it. Go the extra mile. Share love and abundance. And get them in here as well while you're at it. Okay? God bless you all. And I'll see you all same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Until then, I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator.